Hello everyone, I'm Ethan, and today I'm going to talk about my book review, The War to End All Wars, World War I by Russell Freedman. Do you know that the World War I changed warfare forever, introducing tanks, machine guns, and chemical weapons? World War I, also known as the Great War, was one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Millions of people fought and died, and the war left lasting effects on the world. Russell Freedman, The War to End All Wars, World War I, is a book that explains this important time in history in a way that is easy to understand. Freedman, an experienced writer of history books for young readers, tells the story of World War I in a clear and interesting way. Freedman describes the experience of going over the top against mostly in soldiers' own words. You don't look, you see. You don't listen, you hear. Your nose is filled with fumes and dust, and you taste the top of your mouth. He describes how the war started, what happened during the battles, and what the world was like after the war ended. His books help us understand not only the facts, but also the emotions and experiences of the people who lived through it. The book is organized in a way that makes it easy to follow. He explains the causes of World War I, including how different countries formed alliances, how nationalism increased tensions, and how the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand triggered the war. Second, the major battles and events, such as trench warfare, the Battle of Somme, and when the United States joined the war. Third, the use of new weapons like tanks, airplanes, and poison gas, which made the war even more deadly. The last one, the end of the war, the Treaty of Versailles, and the long-term effects of the conflict on the world. Friedman's argument is that the World War I was a terrible war that could have been avoided. He shows how political mistake and misunderstanding led to unnecessary suffering. The book includes real photographs, letters, and stories from people who were there, making it feel more real and personal. To compare and contrast this book, the book is written in a simple and engaging way, so it is easy to follow and understand. Freedman includes photographs and first-hand accounts, which make history feel more real. He explains how the war affected original soldiers and civilians, not just leaders and generals. The book helps readers see how World War I shaped the modern world. However, the book mostly focuses on European countries and does not include much information about soldiers from colonies or other parts of the world. Some complex events are simplified, which might leave out important details. The book does not go very deeply into the political and military strategies used in the war, which some readers might want to learn more about it. Friedman's book is a great introduction to World War I, but it is also helpful to compare it with other sources. First, there are some information is missing. For example, how does the book talk about soldiers from Africa, India, or other parts of the world who also fought in the war? And Friedman described the Treaty of Versailles. He thinks it was a fair peace agreement, or does he suggest that it led to more problems in the future? Overall, The War to End All Wars is a great book for everyone who wants to learn about World War I. It is well written, easy to read, and full of interesting details. Freedman does a great job of making history come to life, using real photos and personal stories to help readers understand what the war was really like. The book does not cover every single detail, but it is an excellent starting point for learning about this important time in history. This book is especially good for students, history lovers, or anyone who wants a clear and engaging explanation of World War I. It is a reminder that war is not just about battles and leaders. It is about real people who lived, fought, and suffered through it. My final thought. Did World War I truly end, or did it set the stage for an even bigger conflict? This book helps us think about how the past is connected to the present and why learning about history is so important.